Suba na siya yung. Yeah. Ah, bawa nga na kaya sa picha, meron Nyte. Marang na jata may na yung ayam na tundo.
Ongi nga jana ego na ibungin kutuge. Pada rabana muka mula kibelo jore. Oi. Sola re ungi jalmare ya ariengoto. Oi no la ngoro murana tanga yelaya alajila. Oi no la ngoro murana tanga yelaya. Oi oi. E dara ungi junga ganyo nyugulu no. Oi. Padara ganga danya kisongogi. Yongo radio igengi ni yarae. Padara dile nyakanga yengaya. Padara ganga danya kisongogi. Volgi yo dirai ki bale judoi.
Samburu visits.
Samburu was the heart of our projects in Kenya when we started way in June. The pinnacle of it all was, it was the first time we had an intern from the USA, Sam. We chose Samburu because it was going to give her the whole experience of what she wanted for her degree.
Pull, step, pass.
So she was doing sports management and the like, and so Samburu was a place that there was no hockey, never heard of hockey. Life is a bit different from the city. Hardships, highest level, droughts, and all these other cultural issues. We used to sit down and listen to the stories of these girls at Samburu Girls Foundation, where they come from, why they were rescued, what's been going on in their lives. And then we picked two people at Samburu Girls Foundation so that we can visit Manyatta. For me, I'll be honest with you, I wanted the touristic experience of staying at a Manyatta and seeing how they build their houses, understanding the reasoning behind their nomadic life. So I was like, yeah, excited, I want to go to see a Manyatta, you know.
When the day came, with all the excitements, we packed and left.
On our way, we got stuck with there was no road to their home. We arrived, but it's a walking distance to the house, but because we had luggage and stuff, and we couldn't leave the car there. Why? Because we would come the next day and find it upside down because elephants are there and they eat big, huge elephants. And they like, knocking things down. So we literally made a road out of nowhere.
Got it.
There was no road because there was a river there, but because there's drought, the river has dried up. We were crossing the river on dry land, and the soil is soft. So the tires of the car were just gonna go, spinning. So we had to cut wood, place them in a way where we could step, drive on it. Me and my brother had to switch driving because there are places I couldn't pass, he would do it, and there are places I would rather he directs me to go to the left, go to the right. If it was fun and adventure, it would have been nice, but we were thinking, okay, are we gonna sleep out today?
Free.
Don't slide.
Huh?
Free.
Free?
Yeah, we go.
Okay.
1, 2, go.
What if you back up?
Just lift me up. Si refu na nguvu. Jaribu tu kuisukuma kidogo.
Right.
Yes. Yes.
Giza tu chini ya time. Giza tu chini kabisa. Pange mbele yake kidogo.
Ile jiwe replace iwe. Jiwe.
Ndio hivi.
Romana, I thought.
You did it.
Teamwork.
Oh yes.
Yes. Liz, you didn't drop it? You dropped it.
I am dead. Samburu,
Now you can see why they use donkeys instead of cars.
all for the love.
Yeah, now we understand. The donkeys have no problem. They're not struggling.
Berlyne, you left mine here. Don't get into my shoulder. Don't do it.
Let's push the donkeys. Super.
Chick.
Ah,
Mama Saba.
Iya.
Iyo loh.
Tahu lawannya lawan merah.
Oh, wait.
I can see that.
No, you didn't see it.
No, the other side in Bulyaar.
You did it.
Thank you. Yes.
And so we managed to pass and arrived at the home. It ended up not being that adventure I was looking for. Yes, it could be an adventure, but it really was an experience that I don't think I would have gotten from anywhere else. First, we went shopping because the Tunza way, when we do home visits, we don't just go with our empty hands. Regardless of the fact that we are not funded, I ran everything from my pocket. Funding would be nice. But we never do home visits without taking something to the family. So here we were, we bought sugar, rice, I think we bought milk. I think we were dumb enough to buy milk because they have milk. And tea leaves and stuff and the like. What we forgot that they would need was water. And I have no idea why we forgot water, because everywhere we were in Samburu, whether it's policemen or people on the road, they kept asking, do you have some water? Do you have some water? Because there's drought there. There's no water. There's no drinking water. And as soon as we landed, we regretted it. But the supermarket or where you can buy these things is far away, so we couldn't turn around. And then we went to the Manyatta. At some point, I was worried for my brother that he wouldn't fit through the Manyatta door. He is built and tall and masculine, and it was so hard to imagine that he would crawl sideways. And those of us who have knee injuries or knee problems, it was really, really difficult to sit so low on the edge of the bed or log or the three-legged stool. But we were so good in hiding our discomfort in respect to the family and in humility that we are privileged to so much luxury away from this place every day. So what was 2 days in comparison? Suck it up, guys, we say to each other, and learn to embrace the moment. I'm telling you that it is somewhere I would not wish to live. I would not survive. But it is also a place where we found the most love. They're very loving people. And so we arrived close to evening, in the afternoon, at Malindi's home. And Malindi had said they have a big compound, it's going to house all of us, and I think they had 3 Manyattas. But then Joseph said that, no, you guys need to sleep at our home because my father is waiting. I've not seen my father for a year. So we decided to visit Malindi for just a short time, and they wanted to slaughter a goat. They don't do farming. There's no vegetables. There's no sukuma wiki, and you have to buy those by the road. But they don't cook those things either. So if you are a special guest like we are, they have to slaughter a goat. So we told Malindi, we can't do that right now because by the time we wait, we'll be late. just saying, Ohhh.
saying, see you.
Oh, and then you reply, Aye. Aya. And if you say, the greeting is what? Super? Ohhh. Ohhh. Kwaheri, ma'am. Oh, anajua kusema kwaherini. Anakimbia amechelewa. She's running. Imagine. Can't even run that fast anymore.
Aya he nangejele kimya kina hemeta wewe yang. Aya he nangejele ngiko kungejele emina ngaro.
Tunafurahi sana. Tunafurahi kama tuko na mtoto wetu. Tunafurahi sana. Tunafurahi sana. Tena. Mpaka sasa mama amesema mbuzi. Kama choma sawa. Kama furahi hivyo. Okay, asante sana.
So we chose Samburu because of all the experience that Sam was going to get. The biggest surprise was that it was also somewhere that I learned a lot and my team learned a lot. So it wasn't just Sam. By day 2 we knew we were in for a ride. We tried the Samburu dance. They move their necks a certain way. The dance is not that easy, especially with loads of beads on the neck, but we tried anyway. We also purchased lollipop candies for kids, but on distributing them, the adults also really wanted some. So it was so funny to see how old men were suckling on these lollipops and appreciating at the same time. It was heart-wrenching to see the living conditions of people in Samburu. Malindi's uncle was awesome. He was understanding. We were dressed the modern way. We were wearing trousers, shorts and stuff. But he didn't have an issue. He said he's traveled the country. He's been to Nairobi, to Mombasa. So it wasn't strange. He did not judge us. He did not feel we disrespected the culture. So we were so much welcome. They made tea for us, some very sweet, nice tea. The one thing we got right was sugar. They love sugar. So the amazing thing was that when we gave the mother, the lady of the home, and it's Samburus are polygamous, so there are more than one wife in the compound. But anyway, when we gave whatever we had brought, she called her neighbors. Some are relatives, some are just neighbors, and they shared. Literally, we were there seeing her, taking a cup and taking a portion and sharing with them. Yeah, and she has plastic to share. They're sharing what you guys brought them. And that was so touching for me. How many of us do that right now? How many of us, when during COVID, we were going to the store and fighting over, toilet paper, fighting over paper towels, we were fighting over sanitizers. And here are people who don't see sugar every day, they don't see rice every day. You bring it, instead of someone storing it in their own house, they're sharing. We call everyone to share. So that was the first lesson that I got. The love, the sharing, the unity, the familyness.
Because they need something.
Josiah.
You wanted
Bovin,
Bovin.
come put yours. And then they introduced us to the sheep. They have so much camel. Actually, we didn't find camels at Joseph's home because the brothers had just left 2 days prior. And he said he hadn't seen his brothers for a long time. And because they left to go search for water, he might not see them for another. They might be gone for a year. Just nomadic lifestyle, going to look for water, life.
This one is lost. Why are you eating stuff? Why are you eating paper? Stop eating paper. Hey, stop eating paper. Go inside. Good boy. Or girl, I don't know. I talk to the goats.
So the father was mad, not like she was disappointed that we didn't say we were coming because he would have withheld them for another 2 days. So we see the camel, so we drink camel milk.
We really did not want to miss home.
Okay.
When you are coming.
Moment,
yeah.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
The father's first, he sat us down, talked to us, and told us about how he's embraced education. He was not educated, but when his son told him he wanted to go to school, he was so happy.
He's saying that we have been struggling to ensure that we have gone through school, but now because of these problems here and there, he has really wished that we perform well and go far in this one. So he's still grateful of us, even if now we have still not made it, but he's still appreciating. And he's appreciating those who are supporting us. Whether you are here or somewhere else, he's saying he's so grateful. Now he's so grateful, more so of me. He calls me That's a man from the British. It's the name that he doesn't call me my name. He just calls me Musungu. Since then, since when I was young up to now. So he's so grateful that he can even see the Musungus around me.
Yes.
And still happy.
And then that's how he went to Samburu Girls Foundation and asked for help. Even though this is a girls foundation, he was bold enough to go and say he wanted to go to school. He said he's always dreamt of going to school, building his family, making a legacy, helping other people, and he knew school is the only way. It's very, very touching. He has a very touching story. His story is in another documentary. Make sure you watch it.
Before I came to the center, I never knew anything about them. I have just been hearing stories, but now when I came here, I found that they are here for different reasons.
This is a guy who had benefited, one of the first guys who benefited from Samburu Girls Foundation, and he was now looking forward to joining university in Nairobi, courtesy of Samburu Girls.
While we were at Joseph's, they said how the elephants come at night and can wreck everything in the home. So that's why they fenced it. They showed me how to pull the fence.
We can pull it just a little bit because it's wide open.
Yes.
Animals can come.
Sure, they can come. So
Yes.
now you can do it.
Okay. I'll do it. No problem. So
Just come.
there is fine for now. Yeah. So if you want to go out, we'll pull it.
Yeah.
The gate is also a fence. It's a tree of thorns. And then they started telling us stories of why they fence the compound, because elephants come, hyenas come at night, lions come at night. I'm like, okay, I'm freaked out right now. Can we go back? So this is the gate. This is how they close it out at night, so the animals don't come in. So you pull the gate at night and you open in the morning. So I'm going to open it so I get out.
you put the stone so it's not going. Going back to modern life, I'm going to a car.
It's a tree of thorns that they wind together. No wires, no barbed wires, nothing like that, no walls, just thorns. Samburu is a thorny bush area. And then they say there's nothing to fear. They are warriors. They'll protect us.
Oh, and this has to be here. This means a man is around. Or this means protection.
Now means protection. Most of the time.
Now you look like a real Moran. With that thing and the beads.
And the,
Oh.
I have also.
Wow. That tree. Wow. I have done it for games, but just to try, it's not, you have to know how to turn your shoulder.
Now when maybe there is danger ahead, you don't carry it. Okay, normally you have to carry it this way.
Okay.
But when there is danger, you have to carry it this way.
Why? Oh, so you're ready to turn it?
Yeah, so that when just maybe a lion comes,
Yeah.
you just...
Wow. I
you
didn't
don't
know.
just now, because...
Yeah, because here, how will you turn quickly? Yeah,
you
yeah.
have to.
Yes.
But at least when it is this way, then you just see...
Yeah. And do you put poison at the tip or it's just
no poison.
sharp?
No poison, just
Okay.
sharp. And even this one can kill elephants.
Oh my. So you aim, but
When
you know where
now-
you're aiming.
So
Yeah, yes.
you have to look for
How long, how close do you wait till it comes?
now for an elephant, you cannot just look. For example, when it is up there, so you make sure you are on the upper side,
Upper side,
so
yeah.
that you can take it this way.
Ah.
So now you are on the, maybe even on a rock.
Yeah,
on a
yeah,
very big
yeah,
rock.
yeah.
Then
You go up.
They are now down. Then you take it.
Oh wow. But only if it's dangerous to you. You don't just kill because. Yeah. Nice, okay.
Go do it tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah. Thank you. I have learned how to kill a lion. What? Yeah, he was teaching me. Josiah changed into his traditional attire so that we could see it as soon as we arrived. And oh my goodness, he was so different from wearing his westernized clothes. He looked so different and looked like a real Moran for sure. And being a Moran, he can't eat his mother's food. His mom can cook, but he can't eat the food. And he has to eat with other Morans. So the father offered a goat, again, special guests, and offered a goat to be slaughtered. These are people who don't have food, but they would sacrifice a goat for you.
Now he's saying that every person has a problem somewhere.
Yeah.
So he's asking whether there is somebody who cannot eat sheep,
Nope.
or meat, allergic to a goat.
No, we are not allergic to anything. We can eat anything, we can sleep anywhere. We are only scared of lions. She's asking about Sam.
So Elmada and Gabriel and Joseph and others went and slaughtered this goat. It was like almost 9 p.m. They were still slaughtering. We had to wait and cook it, and we had a meal at 1 a.m. in the morning. But the father was not going to have it. We had to eat that goat.
Why are you taking? Oh, you want to remove the soup? Hiyo itateleza utis. Who's ready to roll?
You got your tummy or you have something?
I have things. I have forms.
Okay.
That's my tummy.
And now came the part where we were really looking at the real Manyatta house. It is so low, you have to bend so you don't hit your head. And once you get inside, you can't stand up straight. You have to sit now. My knee issues, it was a challenge. But we sat down, and there are no real chairs. It's logs, and they're small. And like the edge, there's a like edge of the bed. You sit at the edge of the bed, and there's another bed. There's no living room. It's just a skin bed where to sleep, fire, and another skin bed where to sleep. That's it. Simple life. And on the roof, they hang their things that they use for everyday, stuff like cups or spears or stuff like that. I was like, how? Like, we are spoiled. Like a Kenyan poor person living in a shack, or let me not say a Kenyan poor person. A Kenyan living in the western or coastal part of the country and lives in a cardboard house or lives in a iron sheet house is living in luxury, because the belief is always you have to have a living room, you have to have a kitchen area, you have to have a toilet. None of these were there. There was no living room, there were no toilets, there was no water. And so that was the experience. After we had our late dinner, I can say breakfast, I can say midnight dinner, we went to sleep. And we got into this manyatta and went to bed right next to the fireplace. And the Malindi didn't eat with us. She wanted rice. She hadn't had rice for a long time, so she wanted to make rice. So at 2 a.m. she was still making rice. So they used the 3 stones and firewood. So we were sleeping and there's firewood. I'm like, how do you live like this every day? And we all know that the carbon monoxide coming from the smoke can affect you, but that is their life every day. So I slept while this fire was on. We slept for like 4 hours. When I woke up, the mom was already up making breakfast for us. So there was fire. Actually, the fire is what, the smoke is what woke me up. Morning. At the manyatta over there. Not easy. It was hard, but we slept. The hardest thing was they were cooking till late, like by 3, so there's more smoke. Even now the smoke is what woke me up. Tough. But it was okay, I slept, so. But my body will ache for days. So I'm going to wake up. Don't sleep. Don't sleep, son. Wake up. Collect your money. Wake up. Wake up. Samantha, wake up. Hello. Odi, wake up. You're already up. You're not up. I don't see you. Hey, don't sleep. Wake up. Collect your money. Wake up. Collect your money. Habari ya asubuhi. Wanalala wanafikiri wako kwa hoteli. You think you're in a hotel?
We've enjoyed ourselves, by the way.
Wake up. One more. Don't sleep. Sam, wake up.
I'm waking up.
Wake up. Woo. Oh, that is hard.
Don't sleep.
Don't sleep. Wake up. Wake up.
Wake up.
I
sleep, don't sleep. Wake up. Collect your money. Wake up.
I'm awake.
Collect your money. Collect your money. Wake up.
Stop it.
Wake up.
I'm still guilty that we were so afraid of discomfort though, that we still carried along our own duvets, pillows and snacks.
It was good. I worried. I was so hot in the beginning.
Yeah, because of
I
that.
took this from the bag, but then I got cold, so I put this on.
It was good, by the way. We enjoyed our sleep. It was soft.
Soft in quotes or soft?
Yeah, it was sleeping on the hides, but we put our duvet on the hides. It was good. Yeah, we modernized a little bit, but all in all, it was good. The place was good, and it was too warm, by the way. So we enjoyed our sleep. That's why you've woken us up.
Now this is to check whether there are some ticks on the ears, on the See now these ones, we love them, so we have to take very good care of them. So if we find, for example, now this one, I can see there's a tick here. I can just pluck it out. Then I ensure that it's dead, so that it should not return back to another goat or a sheep. For those who are still suckling, I have to check. I go this way, check whether they still have milk. If they have some milk, we have to ensure that we milk them. Example, now this one.
And we woke up like, Mama, you are up and making breakfast? Yeah, like, did you even sleep? So it was just amazing. Like, the one night was an experience of our whole lifetime. The women it is the culture. So there's nothing like jealousy or anything like that. Maybe there is to some extent, but they help each other. So when we went to Joseph's house, it's the third mom who was taking care of the baby of the second mom, or vice versa, I don't remember. But we met her carrying this baby, and they said, Joseph, oh, that's your stepmom. That's her baby. No, that's not her baby. The mother went, it was her day to go to take the goats to get water. I'm like, wow. And she was taking care of this baby like her own. And it's amazing, the unity and all that. It's like survival. And they're young women. That also showed me how humanity, we're just all human. You find a way to live, to survive. In a modern world, people kill each other because of a love triangle. There's nothing that will stop it from changing. So they have to adapt. And so they're happy that their kids are going to school. They're happy that their kids are getting into the modern world of being empowered and wanting to work. And so maybe in future everything will change, that they'll adapt the modern world. I just don't know how the nomadic life will work if they stick in one place and they're not used to that. The Manyattas basically are temporary settlements. They don't want to permanently live there. They want to keep looking for where there's pasture and water. So hockey will go a long way in making that happen.
They say it there. Bagari.
Lakin dipana aku tuat kudo dalo rekela laki una Nikey algo. So he's saying that we're going to bless you. So that is the way we will be answering. So we will be facing the north.
We face the north.
Yeah. So we will be responding, guide.
When we were about to depart, the two elders in the community, Josiah's father and uncle, had to bless us. So we had to face the north and chant Gai in response to whatever they were saying.
Gai. 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 Now we do this.
Wow.
Yeah. We just. Yeah. Now we are.
Wow, you're blessed. Thank you. Before we departed Samburu from Josiah's home, we had to go back to Malindi's family. So this is the first place that we went to. We had promised we would come back for the goat that they had said we had to eat, and unfortunately we couldn't stay and eat it the day before. So we passed by there in the morning, and it was like a brunch, but not really the American kind, but sort of a brunch. It was about 11 a.m.